You okay?
No.
What's wrong? Oh, Lily. Okay, I'm gonna come home now.
So high knees powering through. We have got
Hey guys, so I have just had a message through from Dr. Kate from Valiant Clinic, which is the specialist physiotherapist that I've been seeing there, to say the MRI results are already through and she wants to discuss it with me. So my nerve levels right now are like a million, and I was gonna sit down and talk into the camera to you guys about how the MRI went and all of that, but obviously I've now got the results, so I thought I would call her while you guys are with me, because in some strange way that makes me feel better. Okay. Right. Oh my gosh. I knew it was, I really didn't think it was.
You okay?
No.
What's wrong?
It's a total rupture of the ACL.
What? What's that?
The MCL is a grade 3.
Oh, Lily. Okay, I'm gonna come home now. Okay.
Okay guys, I'm sorry, I needed like a half an hour just break there. As you probably saw on the phone call, it wasn't the best of news. I'm really shocked, if I'm totally honest, and just feeling very, very emotional. Alex rushed back from work because I rang him straight after. So he's upstairs at the moment, and I think, you know, the next 24 hours is just going to be kind of absorbing what that phone call said. In a nutshell, it's nearly the worst news you could get, really, in terms of your knee. I have totally ruptured my ACL, so the ligament at the front of my knee is just completely blown. I feel like all I'm doing is crying at the moment. Sorry guys. So on top of that, I've also pretty much ruptured my ligament on the inside of my knee, my MCL. So they can see a few fibers still left, but it is a grade 3, which is pretty much a rupture. It's the highest grade tear you could get. And then on top of that, there's a tear in the outer meniscus, the lateral meniscus, which is like the shock absorbing, can't get my words out, the shock absorbing pad on the outside of the knee. I mean, I think the reason why I'm so upset is because I've been the physio to ACL rehabs, reconstructions so many times, and like at uni, when you're kind of learning about sports medicine as a physio, you know that ACL injuries are like the worst you could possibly get in terms of the knee. And I know this isn't a life-threatening disease, and obviously I'm so thankful that I have my health, and I don't want anyone to misread my emotions here, but I am totally shocked. Like, I think everyone I've been speaking to has been like, you've been so positive, you know, it can't be anything that bad because you're just like trooping through and you're still walking around, and you'd be in extreme pain if it was something really bad. And I think what I've maybe learned from this is that mental attitude and mental strength is so powerful, and I've been determined to stay positive, like so determined that I haven't obviously been kidding myself, but that mental strength turned into physical strength, and I didn't really realise quite how bad the injury was, and I don't think anyone has. Like, everyone I've spoken to has just been so shocked. Speaking to Dr. Kate on the phone was very reassuring. I mean, the first words she said to me were, "I'm sorry, I don't have better news," and again, that just highlights, I guess, the severity of the injury. But I kind of need to now take 24 hours, which is what she said, just take 24 hours to absorb it, and then think about what the action plan's going to be. When we're looking at what possible outcomes there are, like from my own experience with it being the ACL and the MCL and the meniscus, I mean, I'm looking like a 95% chance of having surgery. It will come down to what I want and what the specialist surgeons that I decide to see advise. Normally people will go for surgery if they're sporty people and you want to get to like back to high level types of sport, particularly skiing, plyometrics, some gym based exercises. But if you're someone who's just looking to maybe do like a lighter form of exercise like yoga or even cycling because your foot stays in contact with the machine, you can manage it conservatively, which means that you can just manage it through rehab without surgery. I'll obviously be showing you guys as much of the process as you want to see, because you know, all of the get well soon messages, unfortunately the word soon isn't really going to be an option because ACL rehab is long and tough but doable, and I'm not scared of taking that on at all. But typically, you know, you're looking at minimum 6 months to a year of rehab to get back to where you were. I think the killing part is like the reality of this is my work, and you know, I had so much planned for this year for you guys to bring out a program, to do workouts for you, and like the 30-day challenge, there was just so many plans that I had, and obviously I'm not going to be able to exercise in that way, and I guess I'm going to have to adapt how I see my career going over the next year. And I will adapt and I will find a way around it, of course I will, and I'll actually do it in a stronger way. Oh, I'm really struggling. Oh, fuck's sake. Whether that be showing you guys more of my recipes, maybe even a cookbook or something along those lines. There are so many things that I can explore. But the next stage is just to try and absorb the news that I've had and calm down and deal with the facts, which is I am going to need surgery, and where and with who, I don't know. Yeah. And also I really need to turn my attitude around. I really need to get back to positivity, because I know how powerful the mind is over the body, and yeah, ultimately everything is going to be okay. It's just, I spoke to my mum and she was like, it's not a rock in the road, it's a giant crater, but you will get through it, which is so true. So, oh guys, I'm so sorry for all the tears yet again. It's just been a really shit start to 2019, but it will turn around 100%. So anyway guys, whew. Oh, I guess there's one good thing that's come out of this. I know that I have a strong pain threshold regardless of what anyone says, so that's a positive. Anyway, I love you guys loads, and I'm so thankful for your support. I really am. Like, your messages have been keeping me going through this, because I actually just want to literally lie down and cry. But knowing that I'm helping some of you guys means the world to me, and you guys are helping me. I want you to know that. Anyway, I need to go. I need to cry on my own. Bye guys.